Hey guys, it's me, Bob, and I decided to come back, guys. Because I'm still having trouble sleeping, guys. All this all this rain. It's not helping, guys. It's not helping. But I was thinking what I was saying in my last video. About when I was a kid. And I kind of think that a lot of the young kids of today, they don't know the born guys. I mean, when I was a kid, guys, we came from a we came from a poor family. We didn't have a lot of money. You know, and I can always remember my father. He would call me up in the morning. To get me up for school, and it was never easy, guys, because the house that I lived in, it was a really cold house, guys, and I didn't want to get out of bed, and I could hear my father, he would shout me from the bottom of the stairs, he'd shout, Bob, are you getting up? Time for school. I mean, he didn't call me Doctor Who Bob, he just called me Bob, that was my name. And anyway, I used to come downstairs, and we used to get changed in front of the fire. We had an old coal fire, and we used to get changed in front of the fire. And it was so cold, guys. You just got changed as quick as you could. Because it was really cold in the winter time. And I can still see my father. Every morning. When it was time for school, I can see my father, and he used to get some black shoe polish, and he used to wipe it over my bare feet, guys, He used to wipe all the black shoe polish all over my bare feet, so it looked like I was wearing shoes, guys, because we couldn't afford shoes, guys, we were a poor family, so we didn't have shoes, just some black shoe polish on our feet, and we go to school, guys, and it was great in the playground, All the kids at certain times of the year, they'd all have the conkers, The I know not every country does conkers, It's these little nuts, You get these little nuts, and you put a hole in them, and some string, and you kind of knock each other's conkers, and it was great fun, guys, and in fact, I kind of believe that conkers has been banned. Yeah, they banned it, guys, because they said it was dangerous, but I never thought it was dangerous, guys. I mean, okay, a couple of kids got the fingers broken, which it's just a few fingers, and there was a couple of kids that got black eyes, because all the kids were swinging the conkers around, it's hitting other kids in the eyes, and some of them got. Well, I believe a few kids got blinded, guys. The conkers hit them in the eyes, and they were blind, But we never thought it was dangerous, guys, But the kids don't do it now, But I remember all those kids, we used to go to the park, and we used to throw sticks up, at the trees to knock the conkers out, And we'd be there all day, guys, In fact, sometimes we'd forget to go to school, because we were getting the conkers out of the trees, and then the guy who worked in the park, he used to chase us, Funny old guy he was, real old guy, and I can see him now, guys, with his greasy hair, and he always had old trousers on, greasy old trousers, and for some reason his fly, it was always open, guys, He was always chasing us kids, and with his fly open, But it was great fun, guys, And it was great in the winter time, throwing snowballs and making slides. You know that was always fun, guys. You know, like I say, you know, we didn't have much, guys, and you know we'd come home and warm our feet by the fire. You know, basically when I say by the fire, guys, you know we had some little logs on there, you know, and some old coal and stuff, you know, but you know it was okay, guys. You know it was a cold house, you know, very much like the one I'm living in now, you know. But the kids of today, they wouldn't understand this, guys. You know, they wouldn't know what it was like to go to school with no shoes, and in most cases, your ass it was hanging out the back of your pants, guys. You know, because you'd wore your pants away, you know, and all your ass was exposed, you know. But you kids, you don't know you're born now. But I thought it was great times, you know, playing in the street and you know with the other kids and a lot of the kids in them days, you know, they were in the same boat, guys. You know, they were from poor families, and I remember every so often when we were at school, we used to get checked for lice, guys. You know what we used to call nits. Yeah, we used to call them nits, and we used to have a nurse come round and she used to check your she used to check your hair for head lice, you know. And we used to call her Nora, you know, Nitty Nora, the Jungle Explorer. You know, that's what the kids used to sing, you know. And each one of us would take our turn, and we'd go and get our hair checked, you know. And you always knew the kids that had nits because they used to get a little letter, you know, and they used to take it home to your parents, and then your parents would have the shame, you know, and being disgraced and everything because you sent your kid to school with head lice, you know, and you couldn't hide it, guys, because they used to send you to the clinic, you know, and they used to kind of shave all the hair off the back of your head, you know, and then they used to paint this stuff on this dye, you know, and you went to school the next day and you couldn't hide it, guys, you know. Everyone knows you'd been to the clinic and had your hair shaven, you know, to kill all the nits and the lice and stuff, you know. It was kind of embarrassing for the kids that happened to, guys, you know. I mean, I was lucky, guys, you know. I never ever had any nits, you know, when I was a kid, you know. My mother, she washed my hair, guys, you know, and you know, she kept it nice and clean, you know. But it was sad for the other kids, you know. Often you'd see them in the playground, you know, with the shaven heads, you know, like they'd just come out of some concentration camp, you know. It was terrible, guys, you know. But that's what they did in them days, guys, you know. But it's strange, isn't it? When you think back to when you were a child, you know. And I remember, you know, the grown-ups used to say the best years of your life is when you're a kid. But you never believed them, guys, you know. You used to think they were stupid, you know. And you couldn't wait to grow up, guys, you know. But when you did grow up, guys, you know, you kind of realised that they were right, guys, you know. All along they were right, guys, you know. Life gets a bit too serious when you grow up, guys, you know. And you get married and it doesn't work out, and two sailors spit roast your wife, you know. You're nice, guys, you know. It's best to stay a kid. Stay a kid as long as you can, guys, you know. That's my advice, guys, you know. It's my advice. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go and see if I can sleep, and hope this rain and thunder stops, you know, and get a couple of hours sleep, because it's starting to get a little bit light now, you know. So hope to see you all in another video, guys, you know. So it's bye from me, guys. Bye.